Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. There is an air of uncertainty after the ouster of Rigathi Gachagua and the subsequent swearing in of Kindiki. Many Kenyans are wondering, what exactly does the future hold for us politically? Are things going to remain the same? Are things going to be any better, or they are going to turn from even worse to worse? That is something that Kenyans are really asking. They're asking this because there are several allegations that were leveled against Rigathi Gachagua, and we have analyzed this before. One of them is that Rigathi wanted to overturn or topple the government through the Gen Z protest. That one has not been substantiated. We take it as that. But there is this one that is very common. They are saying that Rigathi Gachagua was never loyal to the president. He tried to sabotage, that he could even oppose him in cabinet meetings. And Rigathi himself came out and said that he is the only leader that can look at Ruto in the face and tell him, man, this is wrong. In my earlier video, I played for you clips where Rigathi is saying the same. I also accompanied some clips of Kenyans who are telling William Ruto blatantly that the reason why you have chosen Kindiki is because, number one, Kithure is not elected, and therefore he will not have the moral authority to question the president, because he will be asked, where did you get that authority? You are not elected. You are serving at the mercy of the president. So they are telling Kithure and Ruto that you have appointed Kithure because you want someone who will lie low, someone who will dance to your tune. And they're also saying that that kind of loyalty that will please William Samoei Ruto is not good for us as Kenyans, because Rigathi has maintained that there are several decisions that were being undertaken or passed at the cabinet level, but they could not resonate well with us. They were injurious to us. So Kenyans fear. But if there is a moment that William Ruto has exposed and confirmed the fears of Kenyans, is this video, because Kenyans have gone to the archives and they are now releasing some videos that William Ruto has really corroborated what we've been thinking, that one of the reasons why he has chosen Kithure Kindiki is because Kithure Kindiki will be taking orders without question. Not only that, for the moment and the period that Kithure was in the office of the interior docket, we saw several things, several atrocities that were committed by the police: murder, torture, kidnapping. It is now coming out, and that is from Ruto's mouth himself, that he used to order Kithure Kindiki without question. You remember how the Azimio people were killed when they went for protest? You remember how the Gen Zs were killed? And the shocking revelation here, and Ruto himself revealed this while he was on a tour in Merus County, and he used a very wrong analogy. And he was saying on a video that has gone viral that Merus are so loyal that when you can send someone to go and kill another, he will not ask you, why do you want me to cut him or to kill him? He will do that, then he will come back and ask you after he has killed or he has cut that person, and he will be asking you, alifanya nini? What did he do? Kindly listen to William Samoei Ruto.
Meru ni watu wa kuaminika kiasi ya kwamba unaweza kumtuma kama umekosana na mtu, unamwambia hebu nikatie huyo mtu, na atachukua panga na mkate, alafu akuulize baadaye alikuwa amekosa kitu gani. Meru ni watu wa kuaminika kiasi ya kwamba unaweza kumtuma kama umekosana na mtu, unamwambia hebu nikatie huyo mtu, na atachukua panga na mkate, alafu akuulize baadaye.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that analogy sounds very simple, and many times on this channel we don't want to play trivial politics or analyze things that don't make sense. But don't you think that for this video to be reinstated and it is going viral, Kenyans feel it contains something? Because William Ruto himself is the commander-in-chief of all the armed forces. He's the appointing authority. He understands what is happening in the government, and he's telling us, you see, anytime they go to a region they will be giving an analogy that resonates well. When you're in Kisumu, you could be talking about fish or football or something. He was in Meru and he chose a very wrong analogy. First of all, people are asking, how on earth would you be talking about someone who is, sent to kill another? But it seems there was a time, I don't know whether it is still happening, that in Meru, there was this rampant behavior of people killing each other. Some of them are maimed, they've been cut, especially when I understand that there are wrangles about Meira or something. That is what William Ruto chose. But the political interpretation here, ladies and gentlemen, is that it is coming at a time when Kithure Kindiki has just taken an oath. It is coming at a time when Kithure Kindiki has just been, Kithure was in the security docket, and there was a lot of killings, there was a lot of atrocities that were committed there. As we speak today, even the international diplomats and envoys aired their voices in terms of the kidnappings that are taking place in the country. Maverick Aoko is nowhere to be seen. We don't know her whereabouts. The other day, you saw Boniface Mwangi. We were told he was abducted right in front of his children, something that is quite traumatizing. And ever since the Gen Z's protest, we've seen, kidnappings and torture and all this. Some of them have been detained for quite a while, and people had to make noise. And we really appreciate the good work that the Law Society of Kenya is doing, because they've been following this. So it could have come at a better time than this. William Ruto is simply telling us that Kithure Kindiki, being a Meru, was being ordered and he could not question. Kithure is a lawyer, and we believe that is an international lawyer, of course. He represented Ruto at The Hague, and therefore, before something happens, he should guide William Ruto. Do these people have a right to go on the street to protest in accordance with the law? But it seems that William Ruto, according to his own confirmation, if you have to interpret, that despite the knowledge of law, the knowledge of human rights that Kithure Kindiki possesses, he could not question William Ruto. He is a Meru, and that is what William Ruto is telling us. Now, moving into the future, with all the Adani deal, because Rigathi told us he questioned the Adani deal, with all the demolitions that they had campaigned and told us they will not be demolishing people's property, with everything that is going on, no one will question. William Ruto has gotten a principal assistant that will be taking orders, a yes sir person. So we do really expect that Kenyans are on their own. As I said earlier, the principal assistant, who is supposed to question, to politely correct his boss, is a man who has been confirmed that will always go on errands, will always take orders, then he will come back and question, why did you send me? It is a sad state of affairs. The opposition is with the government. We now have an amorphous country. We don't know who is the government, who is the opposition. And as this is happening, Kenyans must now take it upon themselves to rise up against the government, because no one will speak for them. Some people were saying that in as much as Rigiji was rude, he was the opposition within the government. He could at least question what was happening. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think the government of Ruto and Kindiki is going to be better than that one of Rigathi Gachagua? There's a thin line between loyalty and licking the boots, if I have to call it so. And where do we draw the line? At what point do you expect Kithure Kindiki to at least tell the president that whatever you want to do, place your people's interests first as Kenyans before you do it? And at what point do we say that now a deputy president is rude? The reason why this question is begging, you've seen what is happening even during the presidential case in 2022. The role of the chairman and the role of the deputy, became a very big debate. Even with our governors, you've seen a governor and a deputy sometimes don't read from the same page. And there's been this question of, do we need to relook into our constitution and assign the deputy presidents their role? What is the limit to their rights? And what if the boss, the president, the governor, whoever you are the assistant, and you realize that they are not going the right direction? What exactly needs to happen? William Ruto has exposed what he has been doing with Kithure Kindiki, and he has exposed further how he's going to use, or should I say misusing him, because from the explanation, being a Meru, those were the words from the horse's mouth, he has been taking orders, he will continue taking orders, and the worst part of it is he questions after he has done it. I don't know what you think. I don't know whether we are reading just too much, but that video has been going viral. What would be your interpretation if you have to be honest?